Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another Scrap 5 challenge. This month we're using the items you see on your screen, and those items were chosen by Katie over at the Scrappy Sisters. We're using Cutfile or die or punch, and we're using red or pink. Also hearts, phrase thickers, and tiny words. And I will be documenting this photo of my daughter that you just saw on the screen. And for my die cuts, I choose these two pieces here, and I end up going with the white one, but I did pull out both of them. I was not sure which one I wanted to use, and those have been in my stash forever. They are from, I believe, Pop Culture, and I will go ahead and list all of the items I used today down in my description box. Now for the color pink, I considered using that floral paper. There's pink on that paper, but I do add some other pink items on this layout as well. And I did not use the floral paper like I thought I would in a full-size sheet. I just used part of it behind my photo. So there I have my phrase stickers. I also have some tiny words here on this sticker sheet. And I pulled in some hearts from one of the embellishment packs that I showed you guys already. So here I'm going to choose my pattern paper that I wanted to go behind my cut file, and this is where I decided to go with the white cut file because it made my photo pop a little bit more than the brown one did. And I also decided against that floral paper as my entire background. I was just too busy together with the cut file. And I'm going to go through this Heidi Swapp paper pad right here. I believe this is Magnolia, and I'm going to choose this pink pattern paper. It looks like a watercolor effect on that paper, and I am going to go ahead and mat it on some black cardstock. So be sure to check out my description box where I'll have the links to all of the ladies participating today. And you can go on over and take a look at their layout where they used these same 5 items as well on their projects. Now here I'm going to be adding the cut file on my entire background. I do not trim it at all. I wanted it to overlay on the black border as well. And you can see that I added some liquid adhesive. I did not add it to the entire cut file, just to all the areas on certain spots. And I do go back in and just add some more wherever I see it was lifted off the background. Now, even though I did not use this floral paper as my entire background, I really wanted to pull it in because I really love this pattern paper here. And this is from the Again and Again collection by Pink Paisley. So you can see there I gutted that paper. That way I can use the outer edge as a mat later on a future layout. And for the center part, I'm going to use that to mat my photo. So now I have a little bit of that blue and that pink from the florals peeping out from behind my photo. While I was removing all of the extra pieces on my desk, I saw the branding strip that was also that floral design, so I added that strip below my photo as well. So now I'm going to pull in my phrase stickers, which is another item on our list, and I'm going to add in my title, which says Shine On. And I love the pop of glittery gold and the contrast that this title added. I'm going to also add in a few more of those glittery gold elements to the top of my photo on the right side, on the left, I'm sorry, and also start a cluster to the bottom right corner of this page. Now you may notice I did trim some of the cut file and pulled it up over my photo, so it's laying on top of my photo now and just adding a little bit more interest to the layout. And I pulled out this sticker sheet where I had some tiny words, and I added those into that cluster that I'm creating to the lower right corner. From that sticker sheet, and that is a Paige Evans collection I'm using there were also these butterflies, and I'm adding them back to the sticker sheet right now. I did not like how those look on my layout, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull in some butterflies, some really pretty ones from this drawer I have just with butterflies only. I love butterflies. I love hearts. So butterflies get their own little container, and I've had these forever and have not been able to use them until now. So I am going to end up using, I believe, 5 of those butterflies here, and you can see it's bringing in a different shade of blue. The blue that's behind my photo on that floral paper is a lot darker than the blue on those butterflies, but I really love those butterflies, and some of them do have a little tint of pink to it as well. So I think it went really well with this layout. So here I'm also adding in, for a little bit more contrast, some of those black hearts, and those are metal hearts. I'm going to use some glue dots to adhere those to my clusters. And I also pulled in these floral pieces, and these were from a pack that I got at Joann's a while back, and I'm going to use all of those pink ones right there. And it also brought in a little bit of glitter because there are some rhinestones on each of those floral pieces, and there are large ones and smaller ones, so I'm going to cluster them in my little embellishment clusters to the top of my photo as well as to the lower part of my layout. And on the bottom left of my photo, I felt it needed something there as well, so I'm going to add just 2 of those flowers down in that area as well. So now that I have these blue butterflies on there, I felt like I needed another bit of that shade of blue on this layout just to pull it all together. So I'm going to go into my distress ink pads, and I cannot remember the blue that I chose, but I will go ahead and use that ink pad together with my finger dauber. And I'll add very, very lightly some of that blue ink all around my cut file. And some of it I left completely white. I did not cover the entire cut file, as you'll see. And you probably cannot see it very well right now, but you do see the detail that it adds a lot better in the close-up shots at the end of this video. I also go ahead and add some splatters using some gold, iridescent gold acrylic ink, and this is by Liquitex. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of journaling, just saying this was Stephanie all dressed up to go to her friend's party. And this photo was taken in 2019. Now, I will use that finger dauber, the same one I used with the blue ink pad, and just go over my little tag. That way it's not stark white. And I'm going to just add it right to that top left cluster. And you can see there I just twirled in my thread from that tag around my butterfly. And I'm going to add some liquid adhesive also to the thread just to keep it in place. Up next, I do give you guys a close-up look at this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed the process today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up before you leave. And if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, I hope you can consider subscribing today as well. Don't forget, hit the notification bell, and that way you'll know once I post new videos. Be sure to check out everyone else's projects that will be in my description box. I'll add all of their links, and I hope you guys come back for another Scrap 5 challenge. And if you want to participate in the challenge, go ahead and share it with us and use the hashtag Scrap5 on Instagram, or let us know below where we can find your layout so we can take a look. So I want to thank you all for watching today, and until my next video, bye.